No matter what President Trump is doing, giving a speech in Saudi Arabia, meeting with the leader of Israel, or talking about that awful terrorist attack in Manchester, the media's steady focus, kind of a split-screen focus, remains on what I'll just call for shorthand purposes the Russia investigation. But here's the thing. This has gone on for months now, and no evidence has emerged, or virtually no evidence has emerged, about Donald Trump, leaving aside, Mike Flynn and the problems he has, but Donald Trump and what's often referred to in press accounts as collusion with Russia. It's such an interesting word, collusion. What does it consist of? He's colluding with Vladimir Putin. And so the more and more that I look at the news coverage of this whole area in recent weeks, it seems like it's moving away from what was the original media spotlight. Was there some kind of secret, hidden, unholy alliance between Moscow and the Trump campaign that helped him win this election? And now it's moved into more of what the shorthand again would be the cover-up. President Trump fires James Comey. Comey notes, according to news accounts, said that he had asked him, that the president had asked Comey to drop the Mike Flynn investigation. A report in the Washington Post just the other day now saying the president had asked for help from the head of the National Security Agency and from the director of national intelligence to push back against the FBI probe of this whole matter, or of Michael Flynn. And so to the extent that the focus now is on, if you want to take it to the extreme, some alleged possible obstruction of justice by President Trump or a cover-up, I do have to ask this question, a cover-up of what? Now, if you have, it's not like lots and lots of people haven't been prosecuted for lying to investigators or perjury or obstructing justice, even if no underlying crime is proven. But politically speaking, what exactly would the president be covering up if there's no evidence of what's at the core of this story, which is collusion, improper cooperation, secret dealings with Russia? And so politically, it seems to me that because nothing has emerged on that front, more and more of the journalistic focus, the political focus, the Democrats' focus have shifted to, well, clearly he was trying to block this or derail this investigation. Therefore, he must be guilty of something. Well, maybe not. Maybe he made some bad moves. Maybe he shouldn't have had those conversations with Comey. If indeed Comey's account is accurate, remember we haven't heard it from Comey himself. He hasn't testified. The Hill testimony is delayed. We have newspaper accounts of what his memos say as leaked by friends and associates of Comey. So I want to be very careful about this. And at the same time, it's not that these stories about who said what to whom are not legitimate stories. The press is pushing for answers, and that's part of the media's job. But it almost seems like now some are saying it doesn't matter whether there's anything at the heart of it. It doesn't matter whether there was any improper coordination with the Russians. It only matters, that the president was doing things that presidents don't usually do in trying to block an investigation. Well, it does matter in the sense that that's what this was all supposed to be about. So I want to keep that in mind as we look at whether there was any improper actions by Flynn or the president or anybody around him. If there's nothing, if there's no there, if there's nothing at the center of it, then politically this could be a bust. Now, legally, in terms of investigations, maybe not. But politically, this might end up not amounting to a hill of beans. I'll reserve judgment. I think the media should reserve judgment as well.